In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate how to use the ConfigWise portal to add a catalog product, then show how to view that product in AR using the ConfigWise mobile app. If you don't have a ConfigWise account, you can set one up for free on our website. If you've already created an account, you can sign in here. The ConfigWise portal at manage.configwise.io is where you create and maintain your 3D catalog. We recommend that you access the portal via a desktop web browser rather than a mobile device. You'll also need to install the ConfigWise app on your mobile device. This app can be found in both the Apple App Store and in Google Play. In this example, I'll add a table model to my 3D catalog. If you want to follow along, you can get the assets for this example in the zip file linked in the description below. I've extracted the contents of the zip file into a folder. The subfolder ConfigWise example files contains 3 items. The Android folder, which contains the compressed 3D object file used by Android devices, the Apple folder, which contains the compressed 3D object file used by Apple devices, and a thumbnail image of the object. Now let's look at the ConfigWise portal and the different types of users. I'm signed into my ConfigWise portal. The hamburger, or 3-line icon at the top right, can be used to view or change account settings. I'll click the first option, which is Users. There are 2 types of users in ConfigWise: Company Manager and Company User. As the account creator, I'm listed as the Company Manager by default. A Company Manager has access to the portal, which includes permission to add to or modify the company's catalog. A Company User doesn't have access to the portal, but can use the mobile app to view catalog content. Managers can use the mobile app as well, with additional app capabilities such as certain types of renderings. To create a new user of either type, I would click Create User. For the new user, I would enter a name, email, and password, and choose User or Manager. Once that person receives the welcome email and confirms their account, they will be listed as a user in my account. Now I'll add the sample model as a product in my catalog. From the navigation bar across the top, I'll click Catalog. Then I'll click Add Product. For the model details, I'll enter a product name and number. Other fields, such as link and description, are optional. To link the downloaded assets to this new product, I'll click the hamburger icon at the top left corner of the field that currently reads No Model. In the menu that opens, I'll click Upload Thumbnail. I'll find and open the extracted files from the sample file download and select the thumbnail.png file. The image now appears in the product window. To link the Apple model file, I'll go back to the hamburger icon, and from the menu, I'll choose Upload iOS Model. From the extracted Apple folder, I'll select the USDZ file. USDZ is the file format used by Apple to display 3D AR content on their devices. If you produce your own 3D models using SketchUp, Maya, Cinema 4D, etc., we will soon provide a tutorial that demonstrates how to convert your model data into AR content for Apple. If you don't produce 3D models, ConfigWise provides modeling services, as well as file conversion services. To link the Android model file, I'll once again go back to the hamburger icon and choose Upload Android Model. This time I'll open the Android folder and select the object file. Many 3D modeling applications provide Android AR as an export option. As with Apple AR content, ConfigWise can both provide the 3D model itself and conversion services. If you produce your own 3D content, we will soon provide a tutorial that demonstrates how to convert your model data into AR content for Android. Now I'll click Save at the lower right corner, and the table is added as a product in my catalog. The next step is to make the table visible in the mobile app. From the navigation bar, I'll click App Content. In the mobile app view, I'll click Add Product. In the company catalog that opens to the right, I'll click the table I just added to the catalog. Now let's see how this new product works in a mobile app. On my iPhone, I'll open the ConfigWise app. After signing into my account, I see the newly added table, which I'll tap. Then I'll choose to download the product. On my Apple device, Because I'm logged in as a company manager, the table appears in the 3D canvas, and I'll need to tap the AR button. For a company user, or for anyone using an Android device, the table will appear automatically in AR view. While in AR view, the app first needs to detect the floor. I'm pointing my phone at about a 45-degree angle toward the floor. The room should have plenty of light, and the floor should not be highly reflective or shiny. If the table doesn't immediately appear, I can scan a bit to either side to pick up more of the floor. Once the floor is detected, the table will be projected onto it. I can move the table along the floor by dragging it with one finger. When the table is placed where I want it, I'll tap the OK button. Now the table is in place, and I can save the image or explore the table from different angles. Now that you've seen how our system works, if you'd like to try a different product, please feel free to request a 3D model through our portal.